Assets of a deceased person. This is part 1, how to locate them, give you some tips. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can receive notice when we publish part 2, how to collect those assets of a deceased person. So let's start with part 1. How do you locate assets of a deceased person? Let's say mom, grandma, grandpa, a sibling died, and you have no idea what they had, and you don't even know where to start. So here are a few tips, but let me tell you right now, it can be very, very hard when there is no estate plan in place or when the person was not organized. So, number 1, of course, go through the mail. That's something that you may have already done. See if you receive any statements, any retirement account statements, any bank account statements, life insurance, and so on. Go through the mail, keep on checking the mail, see if you find any past mail, and so on. Ideally, you have access to that person's email or their phone. There may be some information in there, some online statements, or maybe some apps for certain type of accounts, and so on. So go through the mail, email, phone, see what you can find. Number 2, look for past employers. If the person was retired, look at the last employer, but maybe any other major employers before the last. It could be that sometimes people have 2 careers. Make sure you check with all major past employers. You can ask and they can tell you no, there's nothing. But they may be IRAs, they may be life insurance, retirement accounts, and so on. So look at employers, see what you can find, and hopefully they'll be of help. Have in mind that they may or may not talk to you about the deceased person's accounts without a probate case. 3, look at tax returns. If the person had some investments, for example, or they took some money out of their retirement or a pension plan, they would likely have to declare that money as income, and it would show on their past tax returns. Look a few years back, not just one, to see if you find any information that way. Number 4, bank statement. See if there is any money coming out every month, maybe paying for a life insurance policy. At least you may hopefully see and get some information from the bank where that money is going to. Or if there was a big chunk of money that left the account and went to an investment company, maybe they bought some stock. So that's an idea. Look through the bank account statements and see what came out and what was that money used for, and hopefully you'll find some assets that way. And finally, unclaimed property. Every state has an office of unclaimed property. It should be free for you to go in each state's unclaimed property office or website and drop in the deceased person's name, and something may come up there. Be sure to look every year for a while to see if nothing popped up on the deceased person's name, and then contact them on ways to collect those assets. I hope this helped. I know it's not fun. Sometimes it can be impossible to locate some of these assets, so please get organized a little bit. Ideally, like I said, you get something in writing, you get an estate plan in place, and you have a binder with all the information in there. But if you don't, at least come up with a safe way, some kind of a list or some kind of a folder where upon your death, or if you become incapacitated, if you become unable to make decisions, your loved ones, your trusted ones, will know how to locate these assets and use them for your care or later on to distribute them. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because there will be a part 2. Once you located these assets, how can you collect them? Thank you for watching.